Group. We're here with Medea Benjamin at the Campaign for Nonviolence Action at the gate at the White House here in Washington, D.C. This is September 23rd, just after 2 previous days in New York City on climate actions. What can you tell us about today?
Well, isn't it terrible that after such a beautiful few days in New York City where hundreds of thousands of people were out there saying we want solutions to the climate crisis, instead we have to be here in front of the White House saying to Obama, stop the bombing campaign that's part of keeping us on the petroleum treadmill, that's part of using our military to protect oil profits, and it's part of the U.S. Military-industrial fossil fuel complex. This is the absolute opposite of what the people are calling for. It's beautiful, I must say, to be out here with people who are faith-based, because one thing about people in the faith-based community who are risking arrest right now is they're nonpartisan. They're out here whether it's under Bush or Obama. But where are the thousands of other people that would be out here if it were Bush making this announcement? If it were Bush that was saying, I'm not only going to start bombing Iraq, a country that we've totally destroyed in the last 13 years, but I'm going to start getting involved in attacking Syria, where last year the American people say we don't want that. Unfortunately, there's too much partisan politics in our movements, and of course it's true the American people are confused. They've seen this drumbeat about the beheadings. Of course, we don't see the public beheadings done by Saudi Arabia. We don't see the beheadings done by the groups, the quote moderate Syrians that we are supporting. So they've just seen what the medias want them to see and what the administrations want to see them to see, and they're just getting, I think, for the short term, they're buying this initial bombing campaign, but after a few months they're going to see that it's killing children, that it's counterproductive, that it's making us hated, that we don't know what we're doing, that there's no end game. And I think if we had a little bit more of a memory in the United States, instead of being, as Gore Vidal said, the United States of amnesia, we would look at these last 13 years, not only at the unsuccessful wars we've had in Afghanistan and Iraq, but particularly look at Libya, because that was sold to us as a humanitarian intervention. That was sold to us as something that was going to be really quick. We were just going to provide air cover for the great people on the ground that were our wonderful allies. And today, it is an absolute failed state run by little warlords with militias all over the place, totally ungovernable, spreading extremism not only through Libya but throughout the Middle East. That's going to be the end game in Syria. And so I think we ought to take a look at what actually has been the result of U.S. intervention in 13 years and say, no.